Hello, and welcome to Jazz Club. We bring you all the fresh and latest and all that's in the world of classic jazz here on Raging Reality Classic. Cool. And today, ladies and gentlemen, the self-titled Alleycat has come to stalk and on the prowl, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got 15 whole minutes of great classic British rock fusion jazz. So, if you're like me, just take it back. Let's be a bit cool about it. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, and because I was so absolutely clicked with what was my first impression of jazz, is that it's smooth, it's cool, it's chill, it's got a buzz about it, and the buzz is about how it almost just seems to be a collection of so many different elements and people and ways of life, all expressed through the sentiment of music. What more can a man ask for, eh? So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. Alleycat in 3, now. You know, one of the absolute greatest things about doing this is, and what I'm absolutely so badly getting down with Alleycats, you know what really comes to mind? Just these. It's not. They're not just musicians. They're artists. They like all. It's like that. It literally comes across as though they're trying to tell a story of some description. And I know I've said that a lot of things that are purely instrumental, but it's not necessarily a story that they themselves may be coming up with, but it's sometimes about what you can input into a song to like give it a story, give it like a backstory. Like, I don't know if it's specifically London or where exactly Nucleus started out from, but it almost comes across the idea of like a very, very small guy trying to make it in a big city. And I guess you could almost argue it's meant to be in the form of like of cats or something like that. I mean, it's not meant to be like the Aristocrats because that's French and it's not nearly the same thing. But you get the idea that I think they're it's what you can take away, what you think they're trying to communicate. Or not. Sometimes you literally could just sit back and let this play in the background if you like. sorry to have I'll promise this will be the last time I pause this, but you know what? It's just occurred to me. Why doesn't shit like this ever get made, ever go mainstream? Why does this thing never go on the airways? And again, maybe it's because I don't listen to the jazz radio, like on DAB radio, but no, get this on like radio too. Get jazz bands make them popular again, make them big, get a big, we'll call it like big band or so, come on, guys. If I literally did nothing else but jazz for the rest of the year, I would feel calmer, relaxed, and completely cool with the world. Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this is only my second time listening to Nucleus, but they damn near, they made my heart sing because they made everything groovy. I know it's the stupidest thing, but I like it. I like it a lot. You know what I mean? That, ladies and gentlemen, that was Alleycat. I think that last... Oh, God. How do you even... Where do you begin, however, with something like this? Because to say that there is, like, one part in particular I feel is incredibly disingenuous, because it's just from smooth to swanky. It is cool. It's got personality. And that's sort of... Again, because I'm like very new to jazz, but one thing I absolutely am going to say just before we even go any further is that if there's one thing that's occurred to me so far is that jazz has a personality about it. Or I think Nucleus, just to give an example, has a personality. It has a character, it has a dynamic, it has a style, it has setting, a background. I think just without saying a single word and just playing music, Nucleus have managed to command a story, a narrative, a play, a movie, a book, something that could be conveyed purely through the medium of music more than some movies that get released nowadays. I swear to God. I think it's just because it just let it be what it is. You don't need to like go over the... Listen, for those who don't know, is that I write a lot of scripts, and like I'm basically what you might call a screenwriter. Amateurish, perhaps, but still stands to reason. And one of the absolute things I love to do whenever... Sometimes I will write a story that has no dialogue whatsoever. And you will not believe that... I mean, for me, it's pretty easy because it's all through emotions. It's through what can be conveyed just through smiling and the raise of the eyebrow and the tilt of the head. That is very, very, like, easy for me to do. And I think it's the same thing with Nucleus, is that if they can convey things through music, then I think that's what it needs to be. And because it is through what you hear, you need to communicate that in such a way that you're sort of done half the battle. Then it's up to the listener to decide what to make of it. And it makes me want to go out now and buy a white shirt, some braces, and one of those stupid little pork pie hats, because to make me even look more like a dick than I already do. But I wouldn't care, because it's cool, and I think it's like... It's made me smart. It's got something inside me working. That's what that's done. And we've still got at least 20 minutes left to go of Alleycat. So make sure to stick around, ladies and gentlemen, and watch this space. So anyway, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed Alleycat by Nucleus. Please make sure to leave all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, you crazy, crazy cats out there. And I cannot wait to see all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.